Hello-y ho-ha, and good morning. It is I, CJSGOOSE, and there's someone here already and liked already. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'm trying to get the music level right. I noticed that yesterday it was extremely quiet when I was listening back on one of the streams. And I just want to make sure it's a little bit better. It should be able to hear it in the background and be enjoying it, but still hear me. Whereas I think at the minute it's just way too quiet. So, and also I've realised we have no chicken sounds because I turned them off so that you didn't have to listen to them while I was on a break. So let's put the chicken sounds back on. Audio. Where are they? Friendly creatures. I want them back on. Can't just have them turned off. That's not very nice, is it? I've been breeding a few, but it does take quite a long time. So I thought what we'll do, I've been sorting out lots of things. We want to keep trying to breed these ones, but we do need some more so that we can... ow! That was me in the face! Absolutely whacked me in the face. It's not fair. Where's the ender chest? I was just sorting through everything and now I've lost the ender chest. What did I do with that? Oh, hold on a moment. I've not even taken the screen off again. Why don't I ever remember anything? Okay, chickens are here. I was just mooching around here. I just fed them and an egg came out of here and threw it in my face, which was a bit mean. And I've misplaced my ender chest somehow because a minute ago I had it in my inventory and now I don't. And I need food because I keep forgetting I don't have any food. So this was our last one yesterday, but we've managed to expose a whole bunch of Tuff. So whilst we're trying to get some more chickens to do the next one, we could clear out these pockets of Tuff. Where did I leave it? Oh, maybe back where I was making the potions? I don't actually know the answer to this. And now, look, I'm hungry. Yeah, we need more Tuff for... Aha! Found it. So I was organising everything. No, that's not the right one. It's this one. The hungry box. Yeah, let's just take those. We've got to fill this back up again. And what else have we got here? The toolbox. One of the toolboxes I dumped everything in, didn't I? Oh, maybe I should eat. So I thought whilst we're trying to get the wither set up and trying to grow some more chickens, let's do a little bit of mining and try and grab some more of... Yeah, if we use the fortune pickaxe and if I hit the deep slate, then it will be what we want as well. It will just be straight into cobbled. Right, I know it's this one because it's half broken. And I've topped up a bunch of my potions. And what was this one? Ah, the water bottles. That's fine, it can stay there. And I've moved some of my items into here. Where we've managed to get 2 boxes almost of cobbled deep slate, so that's really good. That's just from the wither. You think how long it takes to collect the deep slate, and it's, you know, a few minutes worth of work, and we've got some, so that's great. Aha! This is what we need. Start getting a few more chickens in here. We'll keep coming back and collecting eggs. I've got to sneeze, I'm really sorry. Oh, that just came into my hand. I'm so sorry. We start with this one. Let's start with this one. MKR, how are you? Not seen you for a while. Has been a long time. How is everything? Ever since June, I've had so many. Oh, thank you. I've had so many issues with my computer. So there've been times where I've been on and times where I haven't, and it's been driving me mad. And hopefully they've finally fixed it. They've given me almost a brand new computer. So fingers crossed. I will just be able to continuously stream now. How are you getting on? You still on? It was PGG, wasn't it? You still on there? Oh, if it involves going into a lot of stuff happened, and I don't want to talk about a lot of the things, so not really, no. I haven't been on there for a while, but that's because of me trying to cram in too many things. So this actually takes a lot longer than I'm thinking. Oh, we should be okay if I get it like this. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to collect the Tuff blocks, and my computer's going to keep doing that because that's really helpful. I think it's my keyboard, but I've tried to clear it out and it doesn't seem to be doing anything. I'm wondering if it's breaking on me. I already can't see most of the letters. It's quite funny. Someone went to use my keyboard and they're like, how do you use this? And I'm like, well, when you kind of touch type, you know where they are without knowing what they're called. So we're going to just grab a... Hang on, if I come down from a different angle, I might be able to get it a bit better and mine this quicker. Let's take this line off here. This piece of music is really funny. I kind of put it on by accident. Did I put it on by accident? I can't remember how it happened. I think I might have put it on for like Halloween or something like that, and then I've just left it on. I can't ever remember what it's called, and by the time I remember to try to remove it is the next time I'm listening to it on here. Right, I'm not trying to get too much of the deep slate, it's the Tuff that we need. I would set up a beacon, but it's going to take me ages. I've got to dig all the way up the top, try and find an appropriate place. And we are breaking Tuff, so it's not like we're doing the... If we were doing the deep slate, then I would definitely do it. A little bit of lag then. A bit strange. But we need Tuff for the wood area, the sort of forestry area, and we need it for the witch's house still. So whilst we've got these exposed areas, I'm going to take them out whilst we're also waiting for these chickens. So let's just pop back and see them so that we can collect any eggs that they're laying in between. Oh, thank you for the likes. Oh, hang on, I haven't done the F11. That would help. We're on day 12,457. Goodness me, nearly on 12,500. Benny B's here. Hello, Benny B. Let's get some more of those. Hold on. Can we breed them a little bit more? Let's give that a try. Don't whack me in the face with that egg, please. Ow. Okay, whack me in the face with the egg. That's fine. I didn't mind. And in the back. Okay, right. So we've got a few more of... No, babies, you're not having any. I'm sorry. No. You are wither fodder. You don't need any. And I don't have very many more seeds. We're going to have to go out and go and find some more. So I want to just try and... Oh, this looks like a small pocket, but it's probably because the wither destroyed so much. So we've probably already got what was here. So I've got one more wither to do. I managed to do 3 yesterday. I don't know how I managed to do that last one. I was so tired. But it was, I think it was nearly midnight, and I just wanted to get one more done. We had enough chickens. Well, not really. We had enough, but it would have been better if I had have waited. But I didn't want to leave you all hanging on, waiting for the next one. We've got one more that we can do this morning. We'll just try and get these chickens to grow, get this Tuff in between, and then we might head off to the Nether again. Oh, we can use lodestones now to fix this map problem, so I can actually sort myself out a bit easier and work out where we need to get back to our thingy points. What are they called? Oh, there's a big section right here. I didn't even notice that one. Right. We'll get this one. Sorry, I can't think what I was trying to say. Yeah, so we might the jungle temple so that we can go to the Nether and go and see if we can grab a few more wither heads. Would be nice if we could just have the freedom to use a beacon whenever we want to without having to continuously move them. And I know that I need at least 4, but maybe 5 would work better, so I can space out the beacons in that under the lighthouse a bit better, and then each one will work, and I won't have to come off keep running out of beacon power, which is what keeps happening, and it's extremely frustrating. Every few minutes I've suddenly got no beacon again. I think there's some there. Yeah, there was. I have to climb up a bit more, and then we'll go back and say hi to these guys again. Go and get some more goodies from them. Ah, no, not that one. I want to keep them. I put the torch on, thank you. Oh, okay. There's my alarm clock. Oh, it says wake up. The alarm, and my lovely cat thought I preferred to be up at 5, so I was up at 5 instead. Could have been up now, look. Could have been nicely snoozing, thinking, yeah, I'll get up now. But no, kitty cat thought I needed to be up earlier. So, and what is the kitty cat doing now? Snoozing. They're funny, aren't they? So we will eventually build a wither farm, because I do want beacons as decoration as well. But at the minute, I'm not that worried. All I wanted was to be able to just do that little sort of platformy thing, make it a fraction easier to get hold of some of the withers, and then we can wither skulls, that is. I'm always calling them withers instead. They're not quite the same, really. We'll just do this top section, and then we'll go and check the chickens again, see if we can grab some more eggs and get some more in there. At least these Tuff blocks come in really big strips. I do appreciate that. And they are easier to break than the deep slate. I'm hoping that as I keep going down in the section under the lighthouse that we're trying to clear out to stop the mob spawning, I'm hoping that You know what, that's taking a bit longer than I thought. So we'll go back down, grab all of these. I don't want them to despawn. I'm hoping that there'll be a few packets of tough blocks down there. Oh, this is looking a bit better. Still want a few more yet. Hold on. We don't have too many more. I think this is the last of the seeds as well, so might have to go back out and try to grab some more. Oh, we found a better technique, didn't we? We went to some villagers and borrowed their seeds. There's plenty of villages nearby. Might be able to set this up to get the next wither soon. That would be good. Let's pop these in a box. I'm using the fortune pickaxe just so that if I hit the deep slate like that, then they'll be cobbled as well. This is a bit of a clubby song for first thing in the morning. It's okay, I don't mind it. I just tried to put a little bit of a mixture on for everybody, so there's quite a big difference in the music on here. I'll have to have another look and see if there's some new... I did put some new ones on not that long ago. Now these pockets are really big, aren't they, where you get them? Don't forget, if you if you want to chat on here, it always makes it easier and talk about different things that you want to talk about. In terms of what I want to try and do, I'm going to do a series on Cookie Clicker. Apparently people like that. I've been playing it with Mook, and it's been quite fun. We're going to get the paid for Steam version. It's only £5, just under £5 I think, but it means I don't have I shouldn't have the adverts that there is the free version on Google. Mook said, yeah, but you get the music. Yeah, okay. I don't often have the music on games, so that doesn't mean anything to me. I can hear it. I can hear a zombie. I can see a zombie. Get off my stuff. They're my blocks. Hold on. Let's go and see where this takes us. Giant hole. Big giant hole. And I see more Tuff. Hold on. Let's just put a few torches in here. I'm going to put too many in because I haven't got too many on me. This is a giant hole. Don't put a torch on top of gravel that you're just about to walk on. This hole is humongous. I love these new cave systems. I know they're not new now, but we have a lush cave right here. Have I got... I wonder if I could make a lodestone. Hang on, this is... This is really interesting. Let's see if we can make ourselves a lodestone. Want the workstation? Oh, I don't think I've got any stone. What did I do with them? I've left them behind. No, wrong one. Ooh, nearly did it wrong. What about if I take some of these and I leave myself a trail, like breadcrumbs, and then I'll be able to come back. It'll be really interesting if it's a, I don't know if it's going to be a big one or just a little one. I know I've not got one of those. Okay. Let's try the fortune one. Is there a different way to do it? Maybe you need to use the shears, I can't remember. Don't use them too often. My brain just doesn't let me remember everything anymore. That's very annoying. Okay, right, so let's head back out and we'll leave ourselves a little trail of breadcrumbs. And then we'll be able to come back and light up this cave as well. Hi. Hello, zombie. Oh. Hello, zombie. I was not expecting a lush cave there. I thought there was, oh, there is another zombie. I thought I saw one. Where are you? Well, whoops. You know, maybe don't throw yourself off when you don't know what's underneath you and there could potentially be a bunch of lava. I need to try and get back up there now. Definitely need to bring some torches down here. These are the kind of things that are potentially stopping our farm from working. Okay, so we want to come up here. Why would you shove that in your face when you're trying to walk over a really awkward bit? That's a deep hole full of lava for me to fall in. Ah, this is a big lava-y bit. Let's take that out because the wither. Actually, we can take that lava-y bit out too. May have something to say about knocking us out and then adding in some lava. I don't feel like being bopped on the head with lava in the middle of a wither battle. Let's just pop up here. Can't see anything. If you wonder why mine is always so dark, it is because I don't like messing with the lights. I have it how Mojang set it up, and that's how I like to play it. To me, it adds so much more that you have to think about what could be in the caves, and that you need to light it up. You don't. I could use oh, I was going to get rid of that other lava. I could use a potion if I want to, and that's fine. I don't mind doing that because that's how the game works. What I do mind is using the game mechanics to alter what you can see. Okay, yeah, let's use the one bit that had a block above my head. That makes a lot of sense. I'm stuck. Let me out. How did I just make so much of a hash up of that? Okay. Now I think I just saw some more lava. So I think this is this where we're working? It is. Right. We'll go back up there in a second. Hold on, this way. Let's just go and do the chickens. Just got a little bit distracted for a minute. Can't imagine me being distracted ever. Oh, getting a nice lot now. Let's try to breed some more. If I can actually see the adults. Ow! Stop whacking me in the face with eggs! It's really not very nice. No, we don't want to use all of the seeds. No, no, no. Don't whack me in the back either. Okay, right, so we pop those in there. Let's get back to it. We're going to be ready soon. That's really good. Let's get this pocket of Tuff first. And then we'll figure out where we want to plant the wither. And we'll just go back in here because I think there was some more lava up here, but I can't remember. I think I was going this way. Let's take that. No, maybe not. Massive, aren't they? There's so much Tuff here, which is really good. Not where I need to go now. Here. Yeah, I can see those. Let's carry on grabbing some of this then, and then we can set ourselves up with the next wither battle. My tea is now lukewarm. I was trying to drink it, but then I'm a nightmare with tea. I only drink tea, and then I forget that I've got it. Are huge, aren't they? That's some more gold up there. It is. Does this go? Still going. I've just reached the end and it's not, it's still going. I'll try to set up a beacon down here, which will make it a little bit easier. At least we've got some really good places to get Tuff from now. That are nice and exposed and close to home. Now I need to spend a bit of time trying to mine them out. I dread to think how many boxes that we need to be able to do the forestry section. I can't remember what we called it. It had a name. Would be nice to get some more of that finished off. I might do some of that this morning. We'll see. As we've got some of this nice Tuff, but we need it for the house as well, the witch's house. I was trying to originally do the witch's house just at Halloween, but then that's when the computer issues really took ahead, and then so I only managed to do it for something like 10 days over Halloween, and then it wasn't that great what I was able to do, and then the computer obviously kept deteriorating, and then basically from December or middle of November I didn't actually have a computer, and then when it came back it was all broken, and then when they took it again they had it for 5 weeks. So really since October I've barely done anything, and I'm just going to keep working on there. I like the idea of only doing it at that time, but the project is so big that it's just not, it's not working. It's not feasible. I'll keep the Christmas one seasonal, although again that's a problem because I didn't even get to use any of it this year. So we'll just see how it goes anyway. Hop down and check those chickens again in a second. I'm trying to do it before the 5 minutes so that we can see if we can get a good run. You get the Bedrock thing where you can insta-mine. It's just that it hasn't been a very big space and not enough blocks to do it with, so this is getting a bit easier. I don't think I have a spade on me. That's not very good. Should always have a spade when I'm mining. And I don't need redstone, but I want those blocks, so that's why I take them, and I take them with a silk touch. This pocket is humongous. I wonder if there's more than one. More than one co-joined. There we go, got a few more eggs in here. This is looking a little bit better. Right, let's pop these in here. Got another 2 stacks of eggs, great. Would be nice if I could just get this out. This is the one, isn't it? It really is a humongous section. Couldn't have picked a better one to start off with. Another one over there. I don't want to move. I just want to get this one worked on. So if you get it just right, you can mine really fast. That was not how to do it. That was the version of that is not the way. Got almost a stack, a shulker box. Yeah. I'm just trying to think. Where do you go? I was just thinking about where to set the next wither battle up. I was thinking of doing it on the opposite side to where we've been. Can't think how long it takes for a chicken to grow up. Here we go. Using off this end now. Cheapers. That scared me. Oh, that will be a message about my ME trial. So, I've managed to get myself on a trial, which I'm really chuffed about, and it is using red light therapy. It's in conjunction with the University of East Anglia and another team who I can't remember, and I get to actually try out red light therapy, but takes 2 minutes every day for 2 weeks. I'm currently on that part of the trial. I can't say it's made any difference at the moment, but I think it has more of a long-term effect. So I don't know if I would feel any difference. And I don't know how much difference you're meant to feel with just 2 minutes of light treatment, but I'm really excited to give it a try anyway. Anything that gives hope is better than not having any hope. It actually really affected me badly when I found out that I had ME and that there is no cure and there's nothing. That's just it. You don't have anything else. There's just no other option. You have it and that's it, tough. And it's like, that's really harsh. Lots of other things you can take medication for, but you can't with this. And I'm someone who needs to find a way to fix things. So it's really frustrating. But I'm trying to learn. I'm doing a lot better. But not as good as I want to be. So I'm really hoping that this trial is going to do something for me. That will be my phone reminding me of the same thing because it's useless. And will send me 2 messages. Even though it's only 1. Okay, right. Let's collect all of these eggies. Don't whack me in the back, please. Okay, right. We'll keep hold of these. So what we'll do now is we'll just get ourselves a few eggs. Hold on, I can pop them out here, can't I? And put these in here, and then we need to... Alright, let's just finish off this box. It seems silly having a whole box and nothing to go in it. Just put one another sweep. One another sweep, okay. I used to have words that came out that were actually words. Now it's just weird rubbish. I thought I took my step away. When I took that Tuff block, I thought that was in a random place, and that's because it was a step. We might nearly have this pocket, actually. I think these 2 blocks are my favourite. The versatility in them is really good. And they're a really lovely colour, so they work with so many. And you've got so many options available. Oh, we need to see if we can get one of those bushes. The night fly, the firefly bushes, the night fly. That's different. No, wrong one. I thought I just heard a villager then. I think I'm imagining things. I think it's the as the Tuff is breaking, it kind of gave me a villager sound. Is anybody going to go to the Minecraft movie? Anybody interested in the Minecraft? Let me try words again. Anybody interested in the Minecraft movie? I really want to go, and I really wanted to go to the cinema to watch it because I'm really excited about it. I know that there's sort of like a mixed hype about it. I really like it. What I've seen is my kind of humour, and I like the way that they named it a Minecraft movie because everyone would be different because there is an infinite amount of worlds, and every person's world is different. And I really like that element to it. Yeah, there's more Tuff up there, but stop being distracted, Goose. Let's go and grab these. how far does that go? Yeah, this is the section I'm working on. I thought it was, and then I thought maybe it isn't. I know I said I was just going to fill the box, but we're not actually that far done. Not actually that far done, honestly. I think I need to have actual caffeine again in my tea. I've not had caffeine now for, I should think, about 5 months. And I've been really, really pleased with myself. Because there's something that I wanted to stop having for a long time. I don't drink soft drinks. And I didn't know how to sort of come off tea. But I've managed to find, basically, decaffeinated Earl Grey tea has been my saviour. And Twinings do a... Well, they do... Yeah, well, Twinings have been my saviour, I suppose, because they've created the Earl Grey decaffeinated, and then they've got some well-being herbal teas, and they actually taste nice. Most herbal teas taste vile, so they're really good. They've been really helpful. So, but maybe I need some, and it might help me get words back in my head. Probably not. Just make me go hyperactive and then get words even more jumbled. I thought this was going to be done. This pocket is huge. Not complaining because we need it. We're going to take it... yeah, like I said, we're going to do the wither. We might pop into the nether and do some... things out there. Might just try and do a little bit more on that forestry thingy. It's got a special name and I've forgotten. Forestry thingy will suffice for now. I like this song. Jaden's here. Hello, how are you? We're going to you're new. I did wonder if you were new. At the minute I'm just mining some Tuff blocks because we need about 16 trillion and we're about to fight a wither, but we're trying to grow some more chickens before we do that. So we're staying in close proximity while the chickens grow and we can keep collecting their eggs, so that we can then get more for the next wither. And oh, hang on a minute. Oh, we should break this actually. I can put that in there. I don't need to keep hold of that. And yeah, so then we're going to go and fight the wither, and then I might do a mixture of a couple of things. I want to go and add some of the blocks to one of my tree section that we're working on, and I think we might go back to the nether and see if we can grab a few more wither heads, because trying to mob proof underneath my lighthouse mob farm, because it's not working at all. I don't get one mob in it anymore, so I'm taking out this giant chunk, and I wanted, as I'm doing it, I need at least 4 beacons to be able to run it through properly, but I only have 2, and I use one of those in the nether, and I don't want to have to keep moving them, and I'm having to keep it's just been a nightmare. I either move the beacon or I do something else, and it's just a pain. So I've decided to bite the bullet, get a full nether right and full nether right tools. I'm on I'm nearly on day 12,500, and do you know how long I play where I don't have any of the right stuff? I'm a really slow player, but I really enjoy playing like that. But Thank you. In fact, I only redid my boots yesterday to give me the proper nether boots with Frostwalker on. And like I said, that's nearly day 12,500 and it's taken me that long to get myself some boots sorted for the nether. And I had to replace some of my equipment just the other day as well because I died several times when I was trying to sort out the villagers. If you stick around for a bit, I'll give you a little tour. I won't do a world tour because my world is all over the place. But I'll show you a couple of the things. We're a really friendly group on here. I like chatting to everybody. I like it when people are talking, but we don't do any swearing or any sort of derogatory comments towards anybody or anything like that. We're a very friendly bunch. Right, that one is full. That's really good news. And we've got another third almost. Why'd you do that, Goose? That's very annoying. And then we got those as well. Oh, well, of course, some rotten flesh. So that's obviously extremely helpful. So we're going to leave that like that. And then we'll just take those eggs out of there. And then they can keep working. So up here, I have got some chickens that are laying me eggs. And then they pop straight out of here. And they keep all of this lot growing in number so that we can then get wither roses with the I've just put the eggs away and he gave me another one when we do the wither. So let's go and find a place to set that up now. Ow, I bit my tongue. That was really helpful. And I just put all the blocks away. No, sorry, it's not one that you can join in. Oh, I've got some more seeds in there. And that's where my fish went. Okay. Let's take that out and set ourselves up with a little hole this side. Have I got the... Where did I put the... Oh, I think I left it back in the other hole. So we're going to set up the wither space now. Let me just put a torch down so we can see. We're going to go the other side. So yesterday we did 3 on behind us. And we're going to go this way this time. How far are we? That should be okay. Do another torch though so we can see what we're doing. Oh, this could be a problem. This would be a really big problem. Let's not put it here. This is my mine. My original mine. I don't think I want to let the wither loose in here. We'll go to the other side again. But we'll just move further up. I did consider that, but I thought we were closer than... or further away than we are. Yeah, he's just going to get lost in that really fast. So follow the path and go up here. So this is all from our wither battles yesterday. So let's make a new path out here. One stand, look at that, is brewing potions and farming. Oh, that's really good. I really enjoy the potions. I use them. You'll see I'll use them in a minute on here. My main thing is I like building, but I just like playing the game and enjoying it. And I stream because if I didn't, I would never play it. Oh, so we actually want to build a tunnel off here, don't we? I nearly just did it here. So let's take it about here. Oh, that's frustrating. I haven't got a spade on me. do have a spade on me because I have my ender chest here. I just don't like going in it all the time. I don't know which one though. That one will do. No, I don't know what you call a cow without legs. What do you call a cow without legs? I didn't make the... Wait, will you work? My spade is not working. Let's do that. That's a bit better. Why did I get the workstation one out? That seems a bit silly if you ask me. Ground beef. Okay, that's funny. Took me a minute to get it, but I got there eventually. Are you, what, may I ask what country you're from? We don't give any more specifics than that, if I can get the words out. I'm really having a bad word day today. I do like to know what countries people come from. We don't, in England, we wouldn't describe it as ground beef, which is why I didn't get it. You're from Scotland! That's amazing. I have got a subscriber from Scotland as well. I have a map on my wall, this really lovely corkboard map, and then whenever someone is from a different country on my subscribers, I then add them to the list. Sorry, add them with a pin. Right, let's. All right, we need to dig out this. I think. Yeah, we're already on Bedrock. So we're just going to set up the chickens now, and then we can set up the wither. Nope, I want this one. Thank you. Did I have any more ladders on me, or have I left that somewhere? Thank you for the likes, everybody. I really appreciate those. Just do that. This is a bit wide, but it will be okay. I don't have what I want. Right, that's where the wither will go. We need to expand this by one. Yeah, no idea. I do know that one. Okay. Oh, hang on. We need to do the channel opposite. I don't need to do it 3 high, just 2. We need to fix up some of the walls so that we can bring the chickens. It's really funny bringing them. Give ourselves a little corner. And then let's do that. What? Hang on, did I just seal that off with no torch? No, that does have a torch, it's okay. We don't want to go and have right, so we need to fill this in here and up another layer. So we've just got the one to go. Let's do that. Just don't want the chickens to escape. No, that's a torch. That's not a block, is it? And I'm just going to block my path instead. Let me just grab another wanted that stack there. There's another giant hole here. No. Oi, that's mean. No, that's not what I wanted either. I'll tell you what though, that is just a small section, so let's do that. I don't like wasting all of my blocks I've just spent ages mining out, but we must have a way through so that the chickens can't escape. Get me more eggs. You did. Good chickens. Oh, hang on a minute. We'll take those out and put them in here. This will be good. We've got a few. Ah, I do have the ladders there. Give us a little head start. I won't breed them again when I get down there. We shouldn't be in the way down here. Let's put these up here. We just want to give ourselves a few blocks left over. And yeah, so these can stay. What did the farmer say when the cow had no milk? I'm really rubbish at jokes. No, I don't know the answer to that. What are you doing? Goose? Right, the reason I have seeds in my hand is so I can bring the chickens. But I forgot. Come on then. There's still quite a few babies in here. Hold up. The seeds. Come along, chickens. It's like a school trip. That is really weird. Yesterday I had a whole bunch just in one line, but this morning we got 3 babies at the front and everyone else in... They just grew. That was a little bit scary. An utter failure. Oh, that's good. I like these jokes. You're going to fit in just right here. No, come back. I just want that egg. Come along. Move along, please. Move along. No, I've got lots to do. With a battle and all of that. What's the weather like up in Scotland? Is it good? I think we're going to have a nice day today. Oh, I didn't block that off. No, don't run away. Give me the seeds back. Look, I've still got them. It's cold. Oh. I didn't put the block that. Why don't I have a block? Because I've used the wrong one. No, I want it there. And it's a bit dark now. I've just switched out the lights. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's knock that one out. And then take that one out. Then we've got... Oh, seriously? I left the soul sand behind, but I brought the heads. That makes a lot of sense, Goose. Bentley's here. Hi, Bentley. How you getting on? Are you one lonely chicken? You see if we can get these guys as well? Come along. I have seeds. You're too far away. I don't know. Bentley, we've got Jaden here today because they're always stuffed. Oh, that's a good one. I like that. And he's telling us loads of jokes, and I like it. How are you getting on, Bentley? Are you still doing PGG? Oh, I didn't seal it again. Right. Let's do that. Find the chickens. Yeah, I've not been too bad. Have you been back since I've been back? I can't remember. I had so many people turn up. I can't remember who came and who hasn't been able to yet. Let's just grab all of these eggs because they're vitally important for us. Keep making more chickens. We're not at a point where we have plenty yet. Hold on, we should just get going with these. They're all going to follow behind otherwise. Didn't want to. I'm not surprised it didn't want to cross. I don't think I would cross the road if I was a chicken and there was a KFC on the other side either. Definitely not. Oh, talking of chickens, who likes the new chickens in Minecraft? Ah, that's what I thought, Bentley. I haven't seen you. So, my computer, as you know, has been an absolute disaster since June last year, and then when they replaced it allegedly with new parts in this pretty much a whole new build in December, it was useless and was broken already when it got here, and so I wasn't able to stream, and I ended up having to basically threaten them that I was going to send them to court because it was just crazy how long it's been to try to sort out my computer. And finally they've hopefully sorted it now. I'll just take this one, and I finally got it back a few days ago, and they've completely rebuilt it again. But they had my PC for 5 weeks, and so I couldn't do anything. It's been a crazy, absolutely crazy time. So I've not been a happy person in regards to the computer situation. Let me just do that, and then they'll stay there, won't they? Why did I not think of that before? We can just walk past them, grab all of these eggs. Wow, there's still loads in here. No, don't all come back. Get a nice lot of eggs for next time. No, you can't just get it stuck. Come on. I don't know. Oh, yes. I have heard that one. Come on then. Sorry, the further we go away, the longer it takes to get all of the chickens there, but it is quite fun. And what did everyone think of the new chickens? I love them. I can't wait to get them, but I'm not blowing them up. We'll blow up these ones, but not the others. I'm trying to see what the time is. It's only 7:30. I have to do my trial thing for 9 o'clock. What day is it? Is it Thursday today? Yeah. The hairdresser came yesterday and that was Wednesday. A bit confusing. Oh, that means we've got a tutor here this afternoon, but not until this afternoon, so that's okay. Come on. In. Come on. I'll bring them over here. You're not having them, but I'll bring them over here. Let me see if I can stop off and find the... Just grab those. Oh, we may as well just grab all these chickens while we're here. Is it morning for me? It is. It is 7:31. My lovely kitty cat thought... Oh, I don't know. My lovely kitty cat thought I needed to be up at 5, so I was really chuffed about that. Come along, chickens. Chickens, pull yourselves together. Of course they actually turned around when I said that. Oh, that's funny. Did you see how they turned around when I shouted at them? It's a little bit scary. If I can get them to here and then leave them in the corridor for a minute. Now let's just get the chickens in, and then then I'll go back and see where I left the soul sand. I keep walking away too fast. I love their little wings. I love the chickens. Look at all of these lovely eggs you have for me, thank you. I don't know where you're getting all of these jokes from. Do you just know all of these, or are you just researching them? I don't mind. I love this kind of thing. I love the interaction. Right, soul sand? No. Okay, so where did I put the soul sand? What am I building? This contraption-y thing is so that we can just, we're going to bash a wither in a minute. But what we're doing is we're filling it up with chickens so that we can get loads of wither roses. And I had tried to do something like this before, but I did it in my head. I did it completely wrong. And so what I did was built a little chamber on the side of where the wither starts, thinking that it would blow through the chamber and kill the chickens and give me wither roses. However, it completely missed all of them and it didn't work. But I was watching a thingy yesterday. Is that where Pixel Riffs comes in? I was trying to think yesterday what his name was and I forgot. Pixel Riffs, and it shows that if you build a little chamber like this and you fill this all up with chickens and then you put the wither here, when it explodes that first time they all turn into wither roses. So and we tried it yesterday. We did 3 withers and I got 4.5 stacks of roses, so super excited about that. You're thinking so that it just flow through your mind. That's good. I'm terrible with jokes. I'm really terrible. Chickens, come along. Hold on. No, don't come back. Don't follow me. Come along. Nope, you've got a date with the wither. Didn't spend all of this time making more chickens for you to dilly-dally. Come along. We need to try and get ourselves one of the bushes, the firefly bushes as well. We found a couple of things yesterday. I got some normal bushes and what else did I get? We saw one of the hot cow, the hot chicken and the hot pig. I don't really live near a cold biome, so we didn't see those. And what else did we get? You're out of jokes. That's fine. I think you've used quite a lot there. I'm just trying to think where I put the soul sand. I had it on me. I've obviously thrown it out somewhere. I had it ready to put in here. Oh, you've got another one? Okay. All of these lovely eggs. Oh, I don't know. I don't know because Just make sure that they're nice. This one doesn't sound like it's going to be my cup of tea. Oh, I think we can. You can have a reprieve. Yeah, that's not a nice one. I don't like that one. In fact, I'm going to delete those ones. That's not the kind of thing that I like on my channel. I like everything to be really nice and friendly for everybody, and everybody is welcome. And that just sort of goes against the grain for me a little. I'm a bit strict. Ah, look, there's the soul sand, nicely organised in a box that I didn't want it to be organised in. Let's pop those eggs in there. We don't need those wheat seeds now. We can only take 10 of those. Take that. You can stay there. You, that is. Let's empty those. Okay, we'll put those in here too. Oh, you didn't need to take all of them off. I just take the ones off that anything that might be hurtful to another person is not okay with me. Right, these guys can stay here and start creating more chickens. Why are you up here? I didn't bring the seeds either. Well, you're lucky for now. Hang on, where did I put my stuff? I think it's on this one. Jamie's here. Good morning. We have a new person here today. We have Jaden. Jaden, this is Jamie, and he has to use his mum's account, so that's why it comes up. You have to go soon. Have you got to go to school? How is everybody, and how are you? Right, we've got night vision, we've got a little bit of these, we've got a strength. No, we don't need all of those. We'll take 2 though. Have I got everything that I need? I don't want to have 2 pickaxes on me. Yeah, we can put that one away. Just make sure I put the correct one away. That's good. Thanks, Super Doge. And Panda's here. Everyone's here. You're about to see me fight the Wither. You've all come in a perfect time. We've got some chickens set up. They are here. Let me just break that. Oh, you gotta go? Don't you want to see the Wither battle first? Did I pick up the other head? Did I leave it? Because... oh, I did pick it up. That's good. Right, let's sort out my inventory quickly. I now have eggs in my inventory because that's really a good thing to have. I've only got 2 torches. That's annoying. You got to get ready for school. You got 5 hours and you got to go to school, Jaden. How'd you manage that? What time does your school start? Okay, so let's pop in these. Hey, chickens, stop being awkward. Look, this is your friend. Let's just go and get ourselves a shulker box ready, because we've now got an inventory full of eggs. Let's just pop them in here for a minute. We can do that for the minute. And got the golden carrots. Yeah, that's about how I have it, isn't it? So let's switch those. Oh, goose. Do like that for a minute. Hang on. Jamie's got to go. Bye. Bentley, you finished school about 4 hours ago. Well, you live on the other side of the world. You want to see the mass murder of chickens? Panda. They're just coming. Hold on. Wonder how many thingies we'll get this time. Right. 1, 2. I love the way that they turn and face you when you put them on. You're like, ugh. I just got to try and get myself sorted. So I want that one first. Then that one. I should do it in order, shouldn't I? That might be a better idea. Okay, are we ready? Take the night vision. And we want to put that there. No! Did you see that? Oh, I didn't take the strength potion. Hold on, we need that. Don't even look at me like that, you. I see you. I want these roses before they all disappear and get destroyed. Are you happy now, Panda? Saw mass destruction of roses? Of chickens. Hold on, we want one of these. And one of these. Hold on. Look, withery thingy-mabob. Just wait for a moment. I'm busy collecting all of the debris. Very important. I don't want to eat the raw chicken. That is not a good one to eat. We did a bit better yesterday. Just try and get myself organised. I don't like having that raw chicken here because I'm a bit concerned that I... Where'd you go? Oh, you're behind me. Hey, diamonds. Whoa, no! This is what happened last time. Maybe I should go with the instant health. Ah! Hi, bad skeleton that just scared the life out of me. That's because he's exploded again. That's fine. I'm fine. We're fine. Ah! Oh, hang on a minute. Let's do... Oh, have we still got a regen? Ah! Where'd you go? Oh, over there. Come back. That's it. You come nice and low so I can get you easier. Come back. Just go over there. Who's shooting me? There must be another skeleton here somewhere. No! Don't, no! Did I get him? Ready! Kaboom! We did it! I'm sure someone just shot me, or maybe I was withered. Look, there it is! No, can't hold your stuff in your offhand. You can put nothing. Very annoying. Now there should be some... Maybe they're in here. I had some chests yesterday. Let's just go with barrels for a minute. I now have no more... Oh, we got less. I didn't have as many chickens in here. Or I didn't get quite so many. And I don't have any torches, so I've got to be careful of spawning bad things. Oh, we can just... Let me keep the night vision one for a moment. Just leave those behind so I don't accidentally eat those again. For those that don't know, I accidentally ate 2 enchanted golden apples the other day. I thought they were normal golden apples. Alright, let's just use these ones. Where are my normal torches? Right, let's get all of our goodies. This is my favourite bit, I think. So we need totems now. I don't have any. The wither's used all of them. It's very rude. Bye, Bentley. Thanks for popping in, though. We'll see you later. Hold C to your offhand. Then you do it so they look at you. No! Panda! No, I don't like watching them all die while I'm doing it. I only do it so I can get the wither roses. And I'm not doing it with the new chickens either, because they're cute. And I used to have a chicken that is similar to the thingy one, the blue one. Although mine was black. She was just silky. It's a similar type of chicken. I don't think it's the same type, but it's similar. Right, we need to go and grab those other blocks before they despawn. Right. Well, at least we managed to get this job done this morning. I know, me too. I'm not really into that, but I need the wither roses, and I don't want to build a giant farm. I don't know if I will ever build a wither farm. and because to start off with, they're unpredictable anyway, and the amount of times that you see people that have them and then they have escapages and issues, because I have my world where I want everything to be where I want it to be. The last thing I want is an escaping wither on the loose, destroying everything. I just want to put some torches down so we don't turn this into Mob City. Oh, we might be nearly there. Did get a little bit of Tuff, not too much, but we have exposed a bunch more Tuff, so that is really good. Well, we've got another load of blocks. These ones away. Okay. A few more torches down here. I think the soul torches give off the right amount of light, so it's not too bad. Did I leave a box up here? I don't think I did. I think I picked it back up. I did. Right, we don't have any more wither skulls anymore, so that's sad. But we do have... You need to go back in there. We do have 4 wither stars, and I put them in with the shulkers, didn't I? That's it. Let's see what we managed to get between last night and today. We can now make ourselves 4 beacons, and look at all of these wither roses. I have never had that before. I think the highest I've had is 5 in this world, and that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks, nearly 6 stacks. That's amazing. I'm super chuffed with that. So we know now that we need to how to get these, which is much better. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I said before, it's not a joinable world. It's just where you get to see what I'm building, and you know, a place for everyone to chat, and a safe place for people to chat in. I need a box. We've got quite a few. Hang on, let me just fill these up for a minute. No, I've got too many, haven't I? Oh, I suppose we could leave those there for a minute. Is there anything else? Oh, I need to take these back. Let's take out the important things, and then we'll leave the other bits for now. I'll just pop these in here. When I say I've lost them all, I put them in the workstation box, because, you know, I'm going to lose them, because I always lose everything. Right, let's go and have a little look outside. And where did I leave the other bits? It was with the chickens, wasn't it? So I need to... not the hardcore world that you're in. You haven't lost that, have you? No, you're still on that, unless you lost it last night. This morning. You built a creeper... Oh, I read that wrong, Panda. I'm sorry. You did it from memory. Okay. I think I just saw that I read it, that you built it in memory of your creeper farm. How funny is that? That is not what I meant. Or what you meant, even. Sorry. I'm a plonker at times. Right. We have got plenty of chicken eggs. This will give us a good start for the next one. Right, so we can just leave those ticking away. No, that's what I thought. Just for a minute, it just really threw me. Honestly, I'm a bit, you know me, I'm a plonker. Right, so we've got chicken eggs coming in there. Don't quote that. No. Right, let's pop down here and go and see what we've got this way. So this is just water. Yep, that is just set up ready to do some more potions when we need them. We will eventually have things done that I want. We've got deep slate and some other bits and bobs in there. We can just take all of these out. Ah, hold on, what have we got in here? Oh, you guys can stay there for now. And your water bottles? Yeah, you guys can stay there too. I am going the correct way. I just thought I was going backwards then. Is Jaden, are you still here? Did you want to see a little bit of my world? It'd help if I remember where I put all my stuff, actually. You would? Yeah, okay. So, basically everything I have is unfinished. I have this thing where I start building things and then I get another idea and some more ideas, and then I have... Let me just come over to here without showing you stuff, and then I'm going to see if I can find out where I put my stuff. Where did I put them? Did I put them in here somewhere? I thought I did it so I could read. There. Get my things back. Oh, we've got some more eggs in there. And I've just got to find my food. Oh, I've got some food on me. Okay. I'll probably do with another couple of fireworks. My sky is still weird. I don't know if it's the new update. Has anyone else's sky got weird with the new update? I'm wondering if it's changed some of the settings. Okay, so first of all, this river that is here. Hold on, I'm trying to show you everything. This river that's here. Oh, it's happened to you as well. Okay, right, that's good then. I just have so many problems that I then never know if it's just me or if it's something else. This river that you can see here was not a river. This was all land, and I dug it all the way through. It's still got a long... I haven't finished it yet. We're going to make it look nicer, but it's all of this, that whole thing. Where the yellow line is, there was a little bit of a river, and that river up that end, that was there, but I dug out the rest. Because I wanted my church to be on an island. So here, let's have a little look. It took me forever. I've seen Whip's done one now. Dee Dee's here too. Oh, you missed the thingamabob. Yeah, so all of this. And so here's my church. It's not built. It's still in a complete mess. We have a goose in the window because we need to have a goose in the window. And this is my cliff. We've been making this cliff for ages. We've hang on, let me just climb up here. This is going to be my house. This is Blickling Hall. I don't know if you would know where Blickling Hall is in Norfolk. So we've lava cast a form for a cliff because I built a lighthouse, that's where my mob farm is, which is not working. So we built that, and then I realized that I've built a lighthouse in an area where there's not one rock, not one piece of high ground or anything. So we built the cliff to cover it, and then it's going... Z4's here too. Hello. I actually nearly called you Zach then, which was quite good, but I didn't. So this is what the cliff is going to look like, and it's going to have these little white and red granite seams coming through. Yeah, it's nice to see you too. Thank you. You also just missed the wither battle, so if anyone wants to just rewind it and see me fight the wither, you can. And then the whole cliff is going to look like this that I've been doing. Got a little bridge. We've got our house, which we're working on. Like I said, every project is halfway through. So, and this is, I said, based on Blickling Hall. These are my conduits. Hold on, let's go over here. so you can get a bit of an idea of the scale. Hold on, let's see if we can see the conduit first. So all of my conduits are going to look like this. I want them to look like something important rather than... I really like these. Actually, I'm quite chuffed with that design. So we're going to do some more of these. They're a bit like a buoy in the water, but fancy. And then, so here's the house. It's coming on, but we ran out of materials. It will be textured and stuff. I'm just putting in the basics first. This is my conservatory for the house, and there'll be formal gardens around as well. But this is based on the winter gardens in Great Yarmouth, near where I live. We're just doing a little world tour because, well, A, we never do a world tour, and Jaden hasn't seen the world before. And so you can come in. It's going to be a chandelier coming down the middle, but again, I ran out of materials. And then underneath here is my original iron farm, which I did with an iron and a guardian farm mixed together. So the guardians spawn down there, and then the iron golems spawn on there. And there's 110 villagers in there, just a couple. And then we have, what else have we got? Down here, where the villagers live. You will be able to get to it. At the minute, you can't. This is where the villagers live. They're going to be taken out of here, some of these. We won't need them all. I've now got a new iron farm. Here they all are. So we won't need all of them. So the guardians fall down those, and no, look, these ones are all happy that they have space to move around in and everything. They like living here, don't you? Yep, see? They're happy. They've got doors that they can play with and everything. See, look, they open and shut their doors over there. They're not in little prisons. And then there's a golem. There we go. So the golem will go down and the guardians go down. So it was a really good little farm. It would give me something like 400 ingots an hour. Which is not bad. Bearing in mind it's bedrock. I have since got a new farm which Prowl did the design for. Now this is my secret place. I really like this place. So you have to imagine that years and years ago, many years ago, there was a civilization here. There are remnants of buildings, and this is an old water pipe, which is a ceramic water pipe. And then maybe not. So as you can see, it's been here for a really long time, and it's got overgrown, it's got leakages, and there's little bits coming off the sides, roots growing through, and there's a little lake above us. There's little holes coming through, and you can actually go through. There were fish in here, but they never last. They always die, so I haven't restocked them. These are purposely meant to be here, these little leaks. And then you come out into... We'll come out this way. You come out into the lush cave. The lush cave and amethyst geode. So again, this is a project that's not finished. Oh, we should be able to do the vines soon. That would be so good. We've been waiting on Bedrock to be able to cut the vines, and then they just stay there rather than using string, because I hate the string on them. So there was some kind of walkway around here, and I really love this place. And here you go, the other side of the pipe. So it goes the whole way around. Again, it's not finished because the problem is I used to find or worry that people would be bored, so I would change. I still do, but also I have so many ideas. I just want to get sort of the rough layout of what I'm trying to achieve. So we've still got more of the roof to cover. This is underneath the Guardians, in case you didn't realise. And this is an old ballroom of some type, but it's actually a slime chunk. And where are the iron golems? Oh, my golems have died, so we need to replace them. What is that noise? Yeah, my golems have died. I don't have any things, so basically they just... My tracker stopped as well. Oh no, that is a pain. Okay, that'll be when there was a bug going on. Hold on, let's go back this way. I haven't been in here for ages. And then up this end, there's another geode. So we've kind of incorporated that as the end. So I've added more. So it's got, I can harvest them, but I can also just leave them to look pretty. Oh, is it a thunderstorm? That's what's going on. That took me a minute to work out. And then if we go up here, then you can walk around it. And then we have this little rickety old bridge. So I need to cut loads of these so you can see better. And obviously cover the ceiling so it looks nicer as well. And finish doing the walls. So there'll be a waterfall coming down and some other little bits and bobs. And the reason the wool is here is so that we know that there's a structure here and we don't want to dig into it. So we made all of this lake and all of this, and there's actually, you can see little copper blocks, and there was actually a copper thingamabob vein here. This is my favourite view, when you come through here and then you start coming up. Hang on, if I do F1. When you start coming through and then you come through here, this is my favourite bit. This is what it's meant to look like all the way around. And this started because as I was digging the channel for the mobs to drop down, I actually cut right through a geode, and then it sort of sparked this idea. So this is what this bit is. You can walk the whole way round. And then if you go to here, let's put this back on. Everything will be connected and you'll be able to get to everything. There will be, I've got more ideas to go here, but we just haven't got it. Oh, hi. We're just doing a world tour. And then under here, this is where the geodes start. So they've got 3 big geodes that have started to take over. Oh, it's even more atmospheric. We've got all the leaves falling now. That's really cool. You love world tours? We've just done some, and then, oh no, they've done an update and the thingy's not working, are they? Oh no. I'm gonna try and get that now. Can't reach it. Oh. Hold on, we're gonna have to just go in there. No! No! Hi, skeleton horse! That here, have a world tour in a place where I completely forgot existed, and that I have a skeleton horse that fell down here and I can't get out. Good job I got a feather falling on, right? Now I'm stuck. No, I can get up here. It's fine. That was really good. This is why you very carefully make sure that you look after your world and that you don't just leave little random holes everywhere. Bye, skeleton horse. Nice to have seen you for a while. I can't remember why he's down here, to be honest. Right. Which bit does that destroy? It destroys this bit. Okay, hold on. I need to try and work my way out. I thought, hang on, I can put some things in here. I don't want to lose that block. I knew that was going to happen. We need... I don't want to lose this one either. I'll just get these out of my hands. Okay. Right. Oh, I'm on the other side of it. Okay, that's helpful. I tell you what, if I go down and do this, I think this could be a sensible plan. Cookie Run Kingdom. Okay. I don't know what that is. I think we need to remove these. Oh my goodness. When did I... Oh, I know why. I've been working in the lighthouse, and where I'm working, I must have been triggering the farm, and I have not considered that at all. Okay, I need to remember that. Right, let's try and get a few more of these out. Okay, right. You're doing that again, that's really fun. Right, now, so we've got this bit, and let's see if we can fix everything back up. I've got the minecart hopper, I've got the powered rails. So these are the hoppers that are going in here. And then... Nope. That goes to there. That goes to there. And that goes to there. And that can now collect. Let's just leave this open. I've had a few issues. I must give myself a door at the back there. Let me just leave these. Oh, hold on. Those lanterns belong there as well. This is a really big problem. I had no idea that this was going on. Let me just clear some of these out in a minute. Oh, good job we did a world tour, right? Because otherwise I would never have twigged that this was working all the time. It's while I'm digging under the lighthouse. I'll take you there in a minute. Scroll up in the chat about yours being a 1K. I did sort of, I did read it. I thought I said something. Sorry. No, wrong one. Why don't I have a box for these now? Hold on, let me just pop them back in there for a minute. Just need to just get this working again for a moment. So I'll come back and I will sort this. I just need to allow it to have some space. So the idea is it will all be automated, but obviously we didn't have that originally, so it wasn't an option. I just completely forgot that me working down the bottom would be activating all of this. Oh, hang on a minute. I don't have a thingy there. Hold on, let's put that in. Harry's back. Hi. They can stay in there. They're not doing any harm. Okay, right. At least I didn't die when I did it. That would have been funnier. Okay, so we've just recovered from that slight emergency. Everything is done. Okay, that's good. I've got to try and get out now. I haven't sorted out the exit. There will be a proper way in and a proper way out when I get it done. And then, yeah, you'll be able to see there as you go past, or you'll be able to stop off and have a look. And then we come out into the ocean. This has all been slabbed. I was trying to do an experiment to see if the creepers spawn. Not the creepers. Right. The drowned. So the other thing is we've got the wind turbines. These are going. I've built all of this bait, all of this lot down here. So I like doing all of the decorating. This one's not done yet. So it's going to look more like this. So where I live, near Great Yarmouth, there's a place called Scroby Sands. And again, we'll be able to trim these so they don't grow so tall, which will make it look so much nicer. And I really like the idea of having an area. I need to do something with that. Why is that so just muddy? That needs to be more sandy. I haven't finished that piece off, obviously. Yeah, I really like the idea of oh, maybe that is how I meant it to be. Of, you know, sprucing it all up, shall we say, like that. So this whole sandbank is going to go all the way over here, and then it will go through here, all of the wind turbines, and it will go right the way to here. So we've got those to build, and then the conduits are in there, they're hidden. So if they have to be on display, then we'll display them properly. If not, then we hide them behind things. Then we've got the lighthouse. The lighthouse works. We can't see it at the minute though. But it's also my mob farm, which is not working at the minute. And then we've got the lifeboat, which we're in the middle of building, and it has waves on it. Oh, I thought it had stopped. It stopped the other day, but it's back again. So if you look at it, has this wave-like thing. These ones need to be reset again. So if I just go over here for a minute, then you can see. So it looks like it's sat on the water, moving, and that is done by having these cool little guys hitting the trip switches as they go past. They're going to have armor on. They're going to be like workers in here working, flicking all of the switches and making things work in the engine room. I like playing with this kind of thing. It makes the world more alive, more fun. Oh, you've stopped again. Why do you always stop? Come on, off you go. And he rings the bell, and then they have all these little bits of mechanics that all work. They should be able to. They should all work properly because they're all in their own chunk. But what'll happen if there's nothing else to do now? What? There will never be nothing in my world to do, because I've got about, I reckon if I was able to do building every single day and be quicker at it, I think I've probably got about 3 years worth of ideas, and the more I do, the more the story develops. Remember that there's a story in this world. There's an evil wizard, and he's the goose has come in to this realm. She's starting to move in. She's building all of these things. She's a nice person. She wants to live with the locals, etc. But then this evil wizard is coming in who is magical and is going to try to take over the world, the realm. So this is inside the lighthouse keeper's building. This is where the lifeboat would be. And then this is inside the lighthouse part, and there's a little bit at the back as well. This is my friend. He's the lighthouse keeper. He came through one day, came through the portal carrying a banner. Apparently this isn't possible now, so he's a really rare mob. I think he's called Bob. Everyone's called Bob in my world. This is going to be the back. This is going to be a fishing wharf out at the back here. But we haven't got to that bit yet. Oh no, it's going to go downstairs. So we've got... This is the piece that I'm working on. Rain's popped in. Hi, we're just doing a little world tour. We've got some new people. We haven't done a world tour for ages, so... this is where my normally excellent mob farm doesn't work anymore. So we think we've got some mobs trapped. So I am excavating all of this all the way down to Bedrock. This is why we've just been out to get those beacons, because having one there, it doesn't reach the ends and only gets to somewhere over here, and then it will stop. Then I need to use another one, but it doesn't reach the edges. So this way I'll be able to put 4 or maybe 5 in. So we've got a little way, got it down to here, but we've still got a really long... We've just obviously reached the middle point, so I've got a long way to go there. So but this gives me loads of materials as well. I keep everything. I'm a proper hoarder, but I don't see the point in doing all of that work, letting everything despawn, and then you've got to go out and mine everything again anyway. Seems quite crazy if you ask me. And we've got the church here. So the church, the idea is that you go in the roof, in through the tower. Again, ignore the fact that they're all plain. They've got a lot of work to be done on them. That's just to do the initial work. And then I've got like fun little things here where we've got the vicar giving them the sermon, and then you've got this vicar up here is getting ready for the communion. This guy's receiving communion. It's not because I'm religious, it's just I really love churches. And we've got the organ up the top there. I've got to sort that out a bit more. And then we have the font. I really love the font. So you come up here and then you can... I like things to be useful. I don't like just building things for the sake of it. So the font has its own use. And we've got our storage area down here for now. This is a temporary one. Woo. And then we can come back out here. And then over here we've got... This is where we're going to do some work in a minute. What time is it? Oh, I'm going to have to go on a break, I think. This is what we need all the Tuff blocks for, so we can be working on some of this. And then we're setting up all of the tree farms. So each tree type is going to have its own farm along here. And then these little metallic stations are automatic collectors. So we have the note block set up. I chop down the wood. These guys collect it and throw it all in there. And then I can come through here. It will all be set up so it's automatic, but no, where is it? I can't remember where I put it. Here. And then we have, this is how the machine works to keep it running. And then we can come all the way down. All of the items flow straight down here. And, hold on, I have to come down and round. They then get thrown out of here. And they come down in the bottom. And then I can sort them out. They will go down here and be sorted automatically at the end, But we haven't got that far yet. So we have all of this bit. So there's loads of ideas that are going on in my head all of the time. And we've just got a long, long way to go. And it's not helped that I've had so many issues with my computer. I love these little cages. I really like them. And then we come out here and we have another one. This one is supposed to help me collect squid ink, but this one is not working properly. The squid, the guardians and the squid don't spawn properly for some reason. But we have this little bubble up the top. This is my AFK bubble, which I really like. And then this is where the scourge is coming. So this line here is the poisonous line from the thingamabob, the wizard. So this is called the scourge. It's actually my guardian farm, and again, I like everything to be useful and have a purpose. So we've got loads more to do, and then these are rhizomes coming up, and the poisonous flowers are leaking their poison into the world. And I wanted it to look like an oil slick. So if you fly up, you get that kind of oil slick look on the surface. I go over here a bit, and how you have the change of the colours, where its leaves are dripping and leaving its mark. So there's a lot to do here. And then underneath these lines, they're going to be the rhizome taking over. All of this, more goodies. So we're just going to here. So we have this is the rhizome inside. Why have I not got any lights down here? Okay. And then this is the base of the scourge, where it's all taken over. I really like doing these kind of things. Again, this is for the guardian farm, so you can come up here. And what we're going to do is, this is the what's it called, the ocean monument. And then what we've made it, we've decorated it all on the inside, made it look pretty, so it's a bit more like a palace inside. And then we're going to capture some of the guardians, the elder guardians. We're going to bring them back, but I can't do that until I've finished working in this entire area, because otherwise we'll just have mining fatigue the entire time. So that will be really cool. So you need to sort of feel like you're in this enclosed space, and it's kind of entrapped you. I thought I could get out the other side. Did I change it? Or have I haven't been down here for ages. No, there's the door. So then you'll be able to get out the other side. It'll probably have some more connections, and it'll all be linked. And then this is I haven't finished this either. I ran out of blocks. Just takes so long, but this is inside the scourge. So each one of these is a portal, which takes the guardians into the Nether. And it was absolutely brilliant, but something isn't working properly anymore, so I've got more work to do on that. You can let me know what you think. I'm always interested. And then, so we need to have some more of these. We've got a budding one of these. Where have I put the budding one? There. So we've got a budding flower. And these are going to be scattered around the world, but they're going to be connected to these rhizomes that are coming up. And they are coming directly from where the evil wizard has been placing, where he's landed his spaceship and then put everything down. This is a naturally generated pirate ship, and we've caught some pirates. They're evacuating, and again, it'll be really lovely to be able to trim these so that they hold it better. And we've got scattered items, and we've turned the shipwreck into a better one. And basically what's happened is the scourge has come from over there, and it's created this new section of poisonous rock, and the ship didn't know it was there, so it's crashed straight into it. And then we've added sails. Oh, they look so much better now. You don't see through them. Oh, that's loads better, because before that looks so much better. I really like how the sails move in the water, like the tide is touching it. So yeah, they've crashed into this rock and just sunk straight down, and then they've had to evacuate. And we've put little bits on here, and we've done it so it looks like the bits are floating up. And we've got bubbles coming up, and then like I said, we've got little pirates, so we've got a little bed floating up and all sorts. I really like this bit. This is the kind of thing that I want my world to have. All of these, everything has a reason for being there, and I want to do it with items that are naturally generated like this, and then we turn it into something better. The scourge looks nice at night time, which is its idea. This is completely out of my comfort zone. This is the first time I've tried something like this, but it's got to be actually all the way up there. And then we have a flying ship, which I'm going to use because, you know, I have a flying ship, so you have to use it. Why would you not use it if you've got a flying ship? So I've got an idea for that. And this is going to be, this whole section is a massive section. I don't know how long it's going to take me to build this, a really long time. And then I'll just take you down to the witch's house, but I won't go to the Christmas biome because that's really far away. This is quite far, but everything's going to be connected. This white line that you can see, you'll see this around the world. This is really important. This is going to be my viaduct, and it's going to connect everything. And the idea is that if I can pull it off, bearing in mind I'm not that great at redstone, but I really like the idea of it. Oh, hang on, we can see the lighthouse. It's night time. So the lighthouse actually works as a lighthouse should work, which I love. If I just go that way a bit. So that's there. This is where I'm working underneath. Yeah, so this is where this line here and this bit, this is where the evil wizard is landing. And again, if you look, I've got 1, 2, and there's a third hole here in the water. There are 3 natural holes in a triangle, and so the spaceship is going here, and they're going to use those holes as the legs, where the legs land. And then from that line, that's where the scourge is going to start coming out. We have a triple spider spawner in there, but I haven't done anything fancy with it, so I won't bother showing you that at the minute. That was my first XP farm. But this is the piece that we're working on at the minute. But there's oh, I've been sectioning off all of the world. If you look, that one's in black. There's magenta, red, yellows, orange. Each section is its own zone, and each zone has its own job. So I know how much when Z4 was asking about the world, about if I, you know, what happens if I finish it off. It's like, it just won't ever be finished because there's so many things to do. I should think by the time I finished, if I ever, Minecraft would have stopped being a thing for at least 10 years. I can't imagine that I would ever finish it though.
It doesn't even make sense.
Because of how the lore is in the world. There'll always be something that can be added. So, this is the witch's house. So we've got a farm and... sorry, the witch's... What's this called? I've got bog in my head. It's not a bog, is it? I can't think of the word, sorry. Swamp, that's the one. So, over here, if I just land on here for a minute. This is my viaduct, and... Oh, jeepers, I forgot about you. Thanks. That white line is the viaduct, and that is going to be across the entire world, and is my transport system for all of the goods. So everything will either come up or go down these, and then be filed or moved on. And I'm hoping that I can transport every item automatically around the world back to Blickling, so that it can be filed in an automatic storage system and to feed all of the farms. That's the idea, but it's a really technical project. I've never seen anyone do anything like that, so it's going to take a while. But so we've got to repeat this all the way along, and then this is the canal, so there'll be a canal underneath, and this one's going to be all swampy and cut off, and you can see where I've started to make it overgrown here. And then this is the house. We've got loads more to do on the house. And then up the top here, I really like the idea of witches would fly into their house on a broomstick. So you come up and then you have to come into here, and then they have held all of these prisoner. We lost any more? No. These ones keep vanishing and I don't know why. So I've got to replace them again. So we have 40 villagers. These are all original zombie villagers that haven't been converted. They're all natural ones. And then converted. And then we've got up here, we have our secret lantern. No, don't do that again. I've done it again, haven't I? Oh, you are. See, it took me ages to get out last time. Where is it? Oh, swampy water is a pain. So, yeah, I've got all of this up here, and this is where the golems go in. So this is our new iron farm. And we also have the witches in here. So they come up and go down there. This was a foxy... I've forgotten. Foxy No Tail, that's it. This is his design, and it works really well for what I wanted. I don't like trident killers for some reason. So this is working really well. It would work better if the other villagers would stop disappearing. So I have reported it on the bug tracker, but it's not done yet. I don't know why they keep vanishing. And honestly, I have that much redstone from this farm. It is crazy. So yeah, that's pretty much where we are up to. I've got there's another little bit down here which we're going to work on. So yeah, this is why we need so much andesite and tuff for this project. And then down here we've got another one to do, which is so we found a skeleton spawner. So that was... Why did I come over this way? I never come over this way. So that was really good. So we've got a skeleton spawner in here, and they come up here. So that works really, really well. But then while I was doing that, I found 2 spider spawners up here. And then we found a zombie spawner over here. So this one converts the zombies into drowns. This one has the 2 spiders. No, 3. No, 2? No, this is 2 because the other one's a triple one. And this is going to be turned into an armory. So we collect all of the armor from all of the drowned. Because you get a lot. And they're all brand new. All the tools and everything else. So we're going to turn this into an armory using a design similar to what I did when I was in PGG on the series where Rooty joined us. Season, I can't remember what, I think it was 7. So we're going to convert all of this into that, and that will look really good. But again, it's just finding the time and getting on with all the builds. So that's a world tour. I wasn't expecting to do the sort of a world tour because it does take quite a while. Let's come out. So what I think I'll do is I need to just go for a break. I'm just trying to think. I think I might leave the stream. Because I've got to walk the dog, I've got to do my ME thingy and do some other stuff, check on my daughter and everything. I know my boy's asleep, so do some other things. So I may as well come off the stream and then I'll come back on later on. I've been on for a lot longer than I thought anyway. But we managed to get the other wither done. I'll try and get some more skulls and we'll try and do a few more withers because just having some beacons will be really good. Thanks ever so much everyone for popping in again today, and I will hopefully see you all later on today. Take care, bye bye.